I'm 89 years old, and there's a truth people don't really like to hear. At the end of your life, you don't replay your achievements. You don't think about titles or responsibilities or how much you managed to do. You replay something else. The moments when you stayed silent. The words you almost said and didn't. If you're younger, this might sound strange. It probably feels like you still have time. I thought that too. One day, the truth became impossible to ignore. I hadn't really lived. I had endured life. I was strong. I handled everything. I postponed myself. I kept telling myself the same sentence again and again. Now is not the time. I'll say it later. I'll be honest later. I'll live later. If I'm honest, you might tell yourself the same thing. I'm not judging you. I was exactly the same. We are taught to be useful, responsible, good. And that sounds right, but it easily becomes a trap. There is always something more urgent than you, always a reason to wait. I told myself I was doing everything for the people I loved, for stability, for the future. But one day I realized something painful. They didn't need my sacrifice. They needed my honesty. I once knew a woman who spent her whole life waiting for later. Later to love, later to speak, later to feel joy. Her later never came. My regrets aren't dramatic. They are quiet, and that's what makes them stay. I never told the person I loved how afraid I was of losing them. I didn't speak to my mother because I didn't want to reopen old pain. I didn't hug my children because I was too tired. I remember specific moments, standing by a door thinking, should I say it or not? And choosing silence, telling myself, I'll do it next time. Sometimes there is no next time. No one prepares you for that. At this age, life becomes very simple, not easy, simple. Only one thing remains: people, presence, closeness. When I was younger, I believed happiness was something you earn after everything else is done. Now I know this. Happiness is attention. And if you don't give it in time, it passes you by. I missed a lot of it. May I ask you one question? If your life ended tomorrow, what would trouble you more? What you didn't achieve, or what you never said? You don't have to answer me. Just don't avoid the question. If I could speak to my younger self, I wouldn't teach. I would warn. Stop being convenient. Stop staying silent to keep the peace. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Say it. Be honest. Stay. Life does not wait for you to be ready. I'm 89 years old now. My future is short. There is more quiet inside me now than there ever was before. But I would trade that quiet for one more chance to say what I kept inside for so long. If you're hearing these words, you still have time, but not as much as you think. So tell me, when you reach my age, what will echo louder in your memory? What you achieved, or the words you never said?